From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill here today, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. He was late there, strike one. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. That one a little bit high, and the count even 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, first baseman Josh Miller.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, two down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him. That ends the frame. Back now at Fenway. And taking the ball for Seattle, Brian Wu. What's the scouting report on him? Leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jarren Duran swings through it for strike one. Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that is foul. Rafaela, the runner at third. Durant at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive in the air to make the catch.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Base hit, one run is in. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Toss to Naylor, out number 3. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the ground, right side. Contreras takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Shortstop.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Woo!
No, that
He's
missed.
the
That's
kind of
a ball.
starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Crawford. And quickly one away in the second.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
First offering in the dirt. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many
That's
home
the
runs
ball.
are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. On the ground.
foul.
And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
No, that's out.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball. Outside.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your
Pretty
base.
easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rivas, in his second season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Next is the
Up next
designated
for
hitter,
Seattle,
Cal
the
Raleigh.
designated hitter,
He struck
Cal
out swinging
Raleigh.
at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Now that's smacked to right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Mitch Garver.
And it
Foul
goes
ball.
just foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Way back there, and it hits off the monster. In comes the run from second, and in at second with an RBI double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
No,
The throw won't
beat him.
get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners.
Seattle's right fielder,
So
Rob
2 outs
Refsnyder.
with runners on the corners. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt. No advance, good job behind the dish. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Into center. And he dropped it.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. No ball.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit! Contreras headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Story on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
And that one gets away at the plate. Garver on to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. In the air out to center, Rafaela. Flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Story sends it over to first. 2 away. Leo Rivas now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as
swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in Boston. Still stepping in for Boston. Caleb Durbin. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 now. And that one clips the corner. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer walked his first time. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 down, nobody on.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's down. That's a ball.
fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. In now is the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. A towering shot to center.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
That one way inside.
Two.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just
No,
missed.
that's up.
In the air to left center. Durant takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 2. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Rob Refsnyder.
That misses. Ball 1. That one found hard the other way.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Check swing went around. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed. And ball 4
Miss.
there.
Ball
Tying
4.
run
Take your
is
base.
on base. Here's the
Up
third
next for
baseman,
Seattle,
Brendan
third baseman,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first.
No, no,
but it's
no.
not in
Hey.
time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swung on, belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Randy Arozarena bless one out. It's their second home run of the inning. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Left field, Durant on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Woo back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
And, you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Rosarena takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. Now batting Jaron Duran. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first.
Johan Oviedo gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's 0-1.
Ball.
Oviedo, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. This one in the air, right field, and it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Up next for Seattle.
Runner at third, nobody out. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
That's a ball low.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance. That's ball 1.
That's in. Ball.
Two outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the green monster. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. New pitcher now, Jose A. Ferrer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Story on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and ball.
Ripped to right. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. It's 6-3. Ground ball left side. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2. That misses the zone. 2-2. To the right side, Rivas tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Ball, that's down.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's out.
Tag.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2. swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity.
And he got him. Strike 3. And bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Don Rafaela. Gabe Spire takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-0. Way inside.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 3. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Hey,
Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Quick move to first. And they put the tag on him for the out. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Jarren Duran.
That missed. That's
now
the
this
ball.
team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Snap throw to first.
Save.
Tries to get back and save.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get...
Naylor tossed to second. Double play.
Oh.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park and stepping in for the Mariners. Justin Slate gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. Just off the outside edge.
Ball
1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Slow roller to third. Throw to first in time. He's already homered here in this one.
That missed. That's the ball.
And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here. Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
That clips a corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things aired. defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Makes the catch, 1 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
The Mariners leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's the ball.
Abreu at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one lifted to left. Arozarena settles under it. And that's the inning. Back now at Fenway. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Really
That's
good
it, ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's the right fielder, Luke. Giovanni Moran will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Moran, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And that's where the swing.
Leading on for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that, other than ripping one into the... For blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. 1st and 2nd. No outs. Andres Munoz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing,
Runners on the move. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. It's down. In the dirt. Go to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox. So now here's the DH, Roman Anthony. Going on. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Woo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young son of the we just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper gets thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest.